We're going.
Okay, go ahead, Greg.
Are we live?
Yeah, you're live.
It's counting. We're live. Hello, hi, and welcome to Nerd Culture's Battle of the Nerds Live. We do this every Friday. You guys already know the deal. And we're just going to hop right into it and introduce our competitors today. And we're going to start to
Wrong side. There you go.
This way. Introduce yourself and tell people who you are.
You haven't even told them who you are.
Yeah, you haven't even told them who's hosting this.
They'll know.
Anyway, greetings and salutations, everybody. It's good to see you again. My name is Ryan the Quote, and I'm wearing this really good-looking shirt. That, we're going to be talking a little bit more about that shirt and a few other products a little bit later on tonight. But, I'm just happy to be here. I'm ready to get in this ring and get some revenge because I've lost the last couple of matches, whether it be Battle of the Nerds or other leagues that I've competed in outside of this. So, they say that the revenge is a dish that's best served cold.
Hot.
So
God, sorry.
No.
God.
No, it's best served cold. So I'm out for revenge tonight. But the question is, who is my opponent, Greg? Why don't you introduce my opponent tonight?
Your opponent is right below me. Yourself, please.
Ryan, I have to ask you, what do you think about this evening tonight? How do you think it's going to go?
I think I'm going to get my revenge.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Thanks. There you go.
Competitor is here to crumble you. Yes, everybody, it is me. If you haven't seen my face before, you'll never forget it this time around. It is I, Travis Troller from Nerd Culture, more specifically from the playlist Nerdy Gamer. You may have seen me specifically on recently the Let's Plays of Marvel's The Avengers. If you haven't checked that out, please do so. It's a fun time. But also, I'd just like to add, I'm fired up and I'm ready to go. And I don't know what the topic is. I actually kind of already forgot if you did tell us, but I'm ready to go regardless. All right. Because I'm fast. I have speed. I'm faster than this guy, Ryan the Quote. Yeah, whatever, Ryan. But you don't have the speed I do. You see this? I'm CW Flash all over this. I'm going to do it every single video.
Every live stream.
But I'm ready all the time.
A little bit of the Flash.
Every single one.
And to introduce your host. I'm not Caroline. I'm Greg. Hello. I've been here the entire time. I am going to be hosting this week because we just want to give Caroline a little bit of a break, and it's just fun hanging with the boys. It's just fun hanging with the boys on Friday.
Also, if you guys have been watching The Boys, new episode up at some point when this video is coming out, make sure you stay up to date because that show is awesome.
Wait, it's out now? Well, okay, we got to end this.
We have to go. We have to go.
Okay. All right, fine. We'll do this. But, before we get started, I just want to, turn on the...
Ooh, fancy.
Right? I love that. I honestly love hosting this now because I get to see all the fun technology. But yes, follow us on all our social medias. That would be Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And just let us know what you think. Also, subscribe to our YouTube. That's what we do. We do YouTube videos where you can find anything and everything that is nerdy that we talk about. So, are you guys ready to hear up?
I am very ready. I am as ready as they come.
As Alfred would say.
He's the Alfred to my Batman.
Speaking of Alfred and Batman,
I was literally thinking this the other day. All these random quotes from the Batman games. He's like, Alfred, I want to know everything the Arkham Knight is up against. I want to know militia movements, all their compounds. I want to know exactly what I'm up against. That's what you're doing for me, Alfred. You're giving me the intel that I need. You're the man in my ear. Well,
I'm glad you're up on your Batman quotes. Because tonight's is the world said this: Batman or Superman.
I missed portions of that because you were crackling a little bit.
Oh, I'm going to say, it's basically our topic for tonight is who in the world did said this: Batman or Superman.
Easy enough.
Okay.
That's right down the middle. It's easy enough.
You got a 50-50 shot, or you can have a 100% shot.
Okay.
It's going to be easy because whatever sounds, badass is going to be from Batman, or whatever sounds like Boy Scoutish is going to be from the Boy in Blue.
Probably.
Right, Ryan?
Probably, but we shall see. Let's do this thing. I'm ready to go.
I just realized I need to have something to write with. Oh god.
Yeah. And then Greg Greg might want to put that ticker back on the bottom of the screen.
Get everything.
Greg. Excuse me while I go through my notes. Oh, that's a good one. That's a real good one. You want to see, Ryan? No. Mine.
All right. Alfred, how am I sounding now?
Oh, that sounds way better.
Oh, you
Holy
sound way
crap,
better.
Oh, I sound better? Okay, great.
Let's go for it.
Alfred, you're helping Batman out and you're helping me out. That's all that matters.
We're ready to go.
Guys,
Alfred, I'm coming home.
Again, our topic today is who in the world done said this? Batman or Superman?
Who in the world done said this?
Who said it?
We are going to get started with our first quote, kind of a softball, but there is an option for extra points because I like extra points in this.
Hold on, Ryan, those are some fancy stickers you got on the back of there. Where can I get stickers like that?
Where?
Well, if you must know, this ridiculously good-looking shirt that I'm wearing and these lovely stickers that I have on my whiteboard, you can find these on our Redbubble store, which is linked in our bio. If you go to, I believe, our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, @It'sNerdCulture, you can find links to that stuff there, and you can get yourself some killer-looking swag like this, or you can get some good-looking stickers to put on your car, your notebooks, your coffee, your tumblers, whatever.
You're telling me I can possess this nerd culture power?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes, you can.
Well, that sounds like a deal to me.
Look at all these great stickers. Yay. So, yeah.
Enough with the self-merchandise. What's the game?
All right. So, what is question number one?
Are you guys ready for your first question?
I was born ready.
A bit of a softball,
okay.
The first quote. Do you bleed?
Dude.
Now remember, there is an option for extra points on this one. There is an option for extra points. Remember that.
Now I'm curious what we have to do to get those extra points.
There's an option to get 2 points for this.
After we answer this part? Probably.
All right, Alfred. Everyone should know this. Are you guys ready?
I mean, I have my answer down.
I got my answer. Because I got all of it. I'm ready.
Do you have all of it?
I have all of it. I'll let Ryan go first because I have it.
Same time. 3, 2, 1.
So
all right, Ryan, we got Batman and
mine says
Travis.
Ben Affleck, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, and the line was, "Tell me, do you bleed? You will."
You are both correct, so you both get 1 point.
Yay.
But for the extra points, Superman also said it.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Come on.
He said it in the other one. Well, how are we supposed to know?
You saw the movie. Everyone saw the movie.
Well, so you're saying if I would have guessed the other one, then I could have still gotten a point.
Yeah.
This is true.
You could have guessed Batman, you could have guessed Superman, or you could have guessed Batman and Superman for 2 points.
Right, he did say that. It's just I try to forget. Okay. I try to forget about that CGI'd face. You know that.
Yeah. Don't jinx me.
Hey. He still had a good face.
It's that chin. That chin you can't get rid of. It's sharp enough to cut butter. I'm telling you.
Anyway, next question.
It's a wonderful chin. But we're going to move on to the second question. The second question. Again, like another softball. I like to keep you guys close, and it is: I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you.
Oh, that one.
Yes, that one.
Wait, hon, are we renaming? Oh, never mind. You said that already.
We're just naming the character.
50-50.
Right, it's one of the.
I'm being more descriptive than I need to, but it's whatever.
All right.
Yeah. Travis
We're
is
going
right
to show our answers in 3, 2, 1. Answer.
Yeah.
Batman Begins.
It's Batman.
And Batman Begins. That is very true. You both get the point.
That's when he's on the train and he's fighting Raish and everything, and then he gets on top of him with a batarang that he coolly grips him between his fingers. He goes, "You never did learn to mind your surroundings." And he goes, "Did you finally learn to do what is necessary?" And then he goes, "I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you. And then he just right out.
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. Travis, you're kind of on par for taking Ryan's nickname. Ryan,
I know my
you're
stuff.
fighting for your nickname today, bud.
I guess.
Greg, I'm
What
gonna be
was it?
hopeful that they get a little bit more minute in description because, like, these are easy. These are
these are
child
soft.
play.
I'm giving you
He
softballs
said
right
it
now.
himself,
I'm
they're
giving you the
softballs.
softballs right now.
Okay.
All right.
What's the
I'm
next?
just
What's the next
saying.
question?
Next question is: you're right. Taking lives is something that I definitely find offensive. You are right.
Now, are these strictly?
Taking lives is something that I definitely find offensive.
Now, are we restricted to what kind of media are we restricted to? Is it like just films?
This is films, comic books, and
Got it.
video games.
Oh, so it's a mixture of everything. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Again, 50-50 shot.
I know.
Here we go.
Okay.
What are you thinking? What are
Got
you
it.
thinking? Oh, you got it, Ryan?
I
Stuff,
think.
you got it?
I got it.
All right. Show your answers in 3, 2, 1.
Let's focus here.
We got a Superman and a Superman. You got to hold that close. You know my eyes is bad.
Boom.
That's a Superman. All right. That is 3 points.
Wow,
even.
3 for
Wow,
3.
you guys are,
Here's
you guys are
my
up on
thing.
your quotes.
I took a random guess, and mainly because the key word there was offensive. I think Batman's too stone cold to use the phrase offensive. He just doesn't care.
Is he? Is he?
I just know he doesn't
I don't know.
care.
I feel like he could have used that. All right.
Now I'm
So-
curious.
Here we go.
What is it from? What was that quote from? Because I don't know.
It was from a comic. I don't remember which one.
You got to have that information for me because I want to
You
read
gotta
it.
have it in your
I
notes.
gotta have it, but I'm sorry.
Next
I
question.
didn't have it. This was a rush. Superman just flew in, gave me some quotes. Batman flew in, gave me some quotes.
He doesn't
Yes,
fly.
Batman can fly. He
He
doesn't
glides.
want
He glides.
everyone to know that.
He
Remember,
glides.
So what was that next question?
Ryan
Our next
doesn't
question.
care.
is which one do we want to go with?
Go with your gut.
All men have limits.
Ooh.
All men have limits.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Got it.
Okay.
All right, let's see those answers in 3, 2, 1, go.
I said Batman.
It's both Batman. Okay,
Yeah.
that is correct. Wow.
Yeah.
You guys,
Only because I think there were subtle hints at that from Christopher Nolan when he did those Dark Knight movies, because Alfred would say that to him. It's like, know your limits, Master Wayne. So, like, I felt like that was inspiration from other source material.
it is actually from Batman Nightfall, right before Bane broke his back.
Interesting. But I told you.
Literally right before Bane broke his back. So, yeah, see, here we go. Alfred knew.
Yeah,
Alfred.
you can just tell. I'm telling you, Alfred.
Alfred just knows. Alfred just knows. Thank you,
just know.
Alfred, for
Good job,
playing along
Alfred.
in the comments. And hey, everybody, if you have a guess on who in the world done said it, let us know in the comments. Play
Yes.
along.
Play
And
along with
we will
me.
move on to our next question. And it is, we could work together. I could rehabilitate you. You need not be out on the edge anymore. You needn't be alone.
See, what gets me is he's saying stuff like needn't. Like, what kind of
We
coach
could work together.
says this?
I could
Needn't.
rehabilitate you. You needn't be out on the edge anymore. You
Oh,
needn't be alone.
okay, let's go.
Got it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, show them.
I said Batman.
Batman. Wow. Good.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, can I take a guess?
All
Real quick?
right.
'Cause I have a feeling I know where it is.
You should know where it is.
Okay, I'm tied between people. Bear with me. I'm tied between. It's either from Under the Red Hood or it's from The Dark Knight Returns when he's in the Tunnel of Love with Joker.
Travis, do you want extra points for this answer?
I would like it, but I just want to know if I'm right.
You're wrong. It is actually
Oh.
from The Killing Joke.
That's right.
Actually from The Killing Joke.
That's right.
Right
Because they have that calm conversation at the end.
Yeah. Right before
He tells
right
him
before they laugh into the night.
exactly. He tells him that joke, and then Batman starts chuckling, and Joker's like, Wow, that's actually kind of terrifying.
Just like, oh my goodness. All right.
One of these days I got to read that.
Dude, you have to read it and watch the animated film.
Great.
You'll love it.
I did watch the animated film, and I walked out thinking, ugh, that was not a very good film.
Ryan, they made some choices that were not in the comic. I'll give you that. But yes, definitely read the comic.
All right. Ready for the next one?
Yes.
I once thought I could protect the world by myself, but I was wrong. Working together, we saved the planet.
I actually know exactly where this came from.
Ooh. Ryan, the quote showing his muscles. Travis.
Exactly where this came from.
Interesting. I hate to say this, everyone. I'm partially taking a guess, and I hope I'm not wrong.
It's 50-50. It's 50-50.
It's 50-50.
You never know.
50-50.
You can always land on the wrong side of the coin.
All right, here we go. Show your answers in 3, 2, 1.
Superman.
And Travis, you write so small. I'm gonna guess that's Superman.
It is Superman, more specifically at the end of the series premiere of the animated series known as Justice League when they gather up in the Watchtower.
That is correct, Ryan.
This is fair.
That is very correct.
I'm gonna be honest, like Ryan, a little bit more prepared than me on that one, only because of the fact I got lucky because I'm just kind of taking hints from the word choices here because these are two very distinctively like different characters, so they have a certain vocabulary, and that's really helping in this. You know, the writing is fantastic. The writing is fantastic.
I did realize it when I was making these questions that they do have a very distinct like way of talking. By the time I wrote all the questions, I was just like, I hope this isn't too easy. Yeah. But we're going to find out.
And Justice League is a good show.
Oh, it's an amazing
fantastic show. I'm just really smart at deducting things.
Justice League is cool, the animated series. What's the next question?
The next question is, let me see. I want to get a good one here.
Go with your gut.
No, not that one. I almost went with my gut, Ryan. That was
Do it.
Okay. So
do it.
The next one is anyone can be a hero. Anyone. Travis, you can be a hero.
Wait a minute.
Ryan,
that sounds.
You could be a hero.
That actually could sound like. Yeah, I'm gonna take a guess. I'm not sure on this one.
I wrote bigger this time.
Thank you.
I have my answer.
Very much, Travis.
I have my answer.
Now, show your answers in 3, 2, 1, go.
I said Superman.
Superman, Batman. It is Batman. It was Batman.
Now, more specifically, are you just giving me the fraction of the speech that he gave at the end to Gordon for The Dark Knight Rises, where he says, "A hero can be anyone, even someone doing something as simple and reassuring as putting a coat around a young boy's shoulders to let him know that the world hadn't ended."
That is true. Yes, that is.
Wow.
It would have been too easy.
And this is coming from somebody who I love Rises more than some people, so that's a great pull.
It's a fantastic movie. Spider-Verse.
Caleb,
so you were close. You were close, bud.
Caleb, we're not talking about Marvel tonight.
You're thinking on the right. You're thinking on the right.
Caleb
on the right foot, though. You're thinking on the right foot, which I like. I like it.
In a way, somehow it could be tied together.
Hypothetically.
In a way.
What was the next question again?
So, moving on to the next question. Travis is up by 1.
Yeah,
finally.
Yeah.
So, finally. Here we go. Let me see.
Go with your gut. Do it.
Do it.
Man is still good. We break things, we tear them down, but we can rebuild.
Yep.
We can be better. We have to be.
Got it. I actually know exactly where this came from, too.
Ooh, you should, Ryan.
That sounds very familiar.
Yeah, it does. And I know exactly where it came from.
Say it one more time for me. But like say it and say it like it angers you a little bit, but you don't want it to.
Okay, here we go. It is man is still good.
That sounds like my direction. Yeah.
We tear them down, but we can rebuild. We can be better. We have to be. Who in the world done said it, Travis?
I got it.
Ryan got it. Ryan, the quote got it.
And I know where it came from, too.
He knows where it came from.
The source material.
He knows the source material. Travis, do you?
I'm sorry. I kind of wrote small again.
Write it down and write it down.
Maybe because he's not as confident.
He's got
in his answer. And show your answer in 3, 2, 1, go.
Batman.
That's Batman. That is Batman. And yes, that is Batman.
Yeah,
Ryan, why don't you tell him where we're from?
Where is it from? Because it sounds so familiar.
It's more specifically at the end of his funeral, at the end of Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, when Bruce is talking to Diana in the cemetery.
Right. I knew that sounded familiar.
Bruce is talking to Diana in the cemetery at the end of Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Oh my God! Like you know, you get those lines where you hear it and you're like, I've heard that before, but why can't I picture it in my head?
And yes, the ultimate cut is better.
It does help. It does help.
It helps a lot.
It does help.
It gives us a little bit more explanation. So I'm like, okay, I can kind of see what's going on.
Ultimate Edition is better.
So we got points
all around.
Points all around.
You know what, Greg? Give yourself a point. Give yourself a point.
Write that down.
For the next question, we have, I believe in second chances. I believe in redemption.
Ooh.
I believe in second chances. I believe in redemption. And I believe in a little thing called love.
I'm ready.
Don't add that little thing called love. I just like that quote.
We all want to believe in a little thing called love.
And we are going to show answers in 3, 2, 1, go.
I don't know. I said Superman.
Superman. It is Superman.
Do it. Only Superman would say something like that. I believe
in redemption.
He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy.
Superman would have said something like, I believe in this, I believe in that. And then Batman would have been like, I don't believe in anything. And then just wander off. He's like, where are you going? It's darker over here.
And yes, Caleb may have missed a little bit. Caleb, thank you just for joining us. But you are absolutely correct. We are talking about Batman and Superman. We are doing a 50-50 who done did said it in the world. And it is Batman versus Superman.
Who done did said it?
You have a 50-50 shot every time. You almost can't lose.
I don't think it's possible. This is actually quite easy.
Yeah, but we do have a 1-point difference with Travis in the lead and Ryan 1 behind.
Ryan just has to get lucky once.
Yeah, you
more
get
than likely.
Once. But hey, here we go. Let's see. Oh, this is my favorite quote of the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
The hammer of justice is unisex. This should be an easy one. This should be a toss-up.
The hammer of justice
is unisex.
Okay.
Hold on. Thinking.
Hold on.
Conjuring. I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Five, 4.
Yeah.
3,
2, 1. Pencils down.
All right. We're going to show answers in 3, 2, 1, go.
I said Batman. Is it
Batman? And
this is going to see if this is going to change it.
It's Batman.
I got it.
There we go.
I have no idea.
Ryan,
I was about to switch it, but I was about to switch it, but I just took a gamble. I was like, you know what? I just don't know if either one of them would say it, but you know what? I'm just going to vote Superman again just to see.
It was actually from a Batman, one of the Batman animated cartoons, where the person said, you wouldn't hit a lady, and Batman said, the hammer of justice is unisex.
Did he say that to Catwoman?
No.
They had some interesting writers at that time.
I found it wonderful. It's
not bad, but it's just if he was saying it to me, I would have stopped and wait, what? What?
All right, we're going to move on to that next question. Here we go. I bet your parents taught you that you mean something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Softball.
Yeah. It is.
What a waste of my time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have something better to do?
It's certainly not a waste of our time because we are entertaining the millions and millions of people who are watching this broadcast right now.
Are you burning food again?
No, I'm like The Rock. I do. They say imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Flatulence?
No, flattery. So if Dwayne The Rock
How about
Johnson
we
is
show
watching
those
this, there you
answers?
go.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Some dude named Batman.
It is. Did you write Superman first, Travis?
No.
did.
I'm trying to save paper. This is from last round, and I'm like, I swear.
I was about to say, bud, you okay there? But you are both right. Yes, it was Superman. Batman v Superman.
Yep, during BVS when they're having that fight.
Yeah.
The fight that we waited how long for? 80 years? 70 years? 75 years?
The world doesn't make sense unless you force it to.
Yeah, Caleb, that can only
Caleb,
be that.
you are right on, bud.
Yeah.
You are right on.
Thanks for playing along with us, too.
Thank you for playing along. And everyone, thank you for joining us and playing along.
If you're just now joining, make sure to jump on in. Get in on these answers.
Yeah, get in on the answers. Get in on the questions. Get in on the quotes. See if you can beat Ryan the quotes.
Or me.
I mean,
wearing my new suit.
Cool
I'm so good. I don't need the shirt to prove it. People look at me and know.
We'll see.
I don't have to advertise.
All right, here we go. The next question is, I know there are bad men in power, and the world is not a good place. I know there are bad men in power, and the world is not a good place.
How many more questions do we have left in this game tonight?
Could that be? We have...
Just curious.
3 more?
Nice.
3, 4 more?
Triple threat.
3 more.
3 or 4. Fantastic. Great.
Ready?
Are we
ready to see those answers?
Yeah, I'm good.
We got 3, 2, 1, go. Answers.
I said Superman. Is it Superman?
Superman. It is a Superman.
Oh,
good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Both got the point, Travis.
Good guess, Travis. I saw the look in those eyes.
I did, but then I felt confident at the end because I'm like, he's basically saying, I know there's meanies in the world, and I'm Superman.
No.
Batman would have been like,
Come on.
destroy the people.
All right.
Justice. The clean slate.
All right. Ready for the next question.
Ready, player one?
Everything is impossible until somebody does it.
Okay.
Everything is impossible until somebody does it.
Got it. Can we get a score update?
Who done said it? We have 11-11.
Oh, wow.
It is tied up.
I feel remotely confident, but it's also a guess. So don't judge me.
But it's a 50-50 guess. So anyone could be right. So, ready to show those answers in 3, 2, 1, go.
I said Superman.
Superman, Batman. It was Batman.
Oh.
Yes, it was Batman. Begins. I believe it was the training scene or somewhere around the beginning. I watched the movie and I remembered that quote. It was fun. All right.
Roughly.
So, Ryan, that puts you down 1. Travis, that puts you at 12. Ryan, you're at 11. We have 2 more questions to go.
It's all or nothing.
And here we go with, if my father had men like that around him, our world might not have died. If my father had men like that around him, our world might not have died.
Ready?
Got it.
Well, let's see. And 3, 2, 1, go. Batman and Superman. Who do you think? Which one of you think you're more right?
Me.
Travis, you are right.
Yeah,
Travis, baby. You are right. It was Superman, and this one was in No Man's Land. The comic No Man's Land.
Ryan, he was talking about his world ending.
Right.
Superman's planet exploded.
Batman's world. See? Thank you, Caleb. Thank you. See?
Yeah,
Caleb
good for
Caleb
you.
must know
Good for
about
you.
No Man's Land.
Last
Caleb
question.
knows. All
I
right.
think.
We got, I believe that's one more question. Yeah, that's one more question.
So, Travis, you want to
we
risk
can
it
make
all?
Travis,
or what?
We can, no,
You're
we,
leading.
listen. How many points is Ryan behind right now?
2.
Ryan is down 2.
So
we can
13
make
to
this a
11.
three-
It's 13
we
to
can make this a
11.
We
3-pointer.
can make this last one a 3-pointer. If I get it clean, sweepish, of sorts because I missed one earlier. And if you get it, who knows?
Who knows?
But if we both get it, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
We'll cross that bridge. We'll cross that bridge. Oh,
I'm ready.
And Alfred, you may be right, but
Alfred,
you may be right.
I'm going to do my best to make sure that doesn't happen.
You
Alfred.
gotta believe. You
Alfred.
gotta believe.
Start up the
All
engines.
right.
I'm heading out.
Here we go. It's never as bad as it seems. You're stronger than you think. Trust me. Last question. It is never as bad as it seems. You're stronger than you think. Trust me. And inspiring words from Caleb. No Man's Land was one of the greatest comic book runs
It
ever.
is, and also it was actually it's actually, dude, boom, one of my favorite books right there, baby.
There you go. It's a
right
great
there,
book.
baby. Props. They're not just fake, guys.
Can you hold on one second?
They're
Can you
not
repeat?
just fake. He reads.
Hold on a second.
Let's see if he
Repeat
knows
the
the
question.
answer to this quote.
Repeat the question one more time.
One more time before we reveal our answers. It's never as bad as it seems. You're stronger than you think. Trust me. We have a right answer we have two right answers in the chat.
I'm about to take a massive gamble, and I'm going to hate if my gut is wrong.
Same here.
Gamble it.
Same here. I'm with you.
This is what I wanted. I wanted to make my friends gamblers tonight. We have 5. We have 4. 3. 2.
I'm going to hate if I go out like this, but okay.
1. Show those answers.
I said Superman.
I did too.
You are both correct. It is Superman.
Yes.
Thank you, Alfred. Thank you, Caleb. You are both correct.
Yes.
That means this is a 3-point game. So we have 1, 2, 3 for Ryan. We have 1, 2, 3 for Travis. Travis, you've dethroned the quote. We may need to make you a shirt.
I took down the quote.
A shirt. Travis, the quote. Ryan, you've been contested. But guys, it's all in good fun. We all had fun here. I had fun hosting.
I need to say something real quick.
Kind of freaked out a little bit, but I had fun.
Listen, I only got that last question. I only got that last question because it could have been either or. But the second I heard the phrase "trust me," I was like, "That sounds like a Superman thing."
Batman has asked people to trust him.
Batman has, but he's more likely. Oh, look at that!
That's the final score. 14 for Ryan.
Ryan, you look a little down, man. Come on. It was all fun and games.
It was all fun and games. But guys, with that was our last question. That as we wrap up our live Battle of the Nerds, I just want to thank everybody in the chat for playing along. Ryan giving the congratulations. I enjoy a good whiteboard.
Congratulations!
Exclamation point. But guys, thank you for joining us. We will go to our 2 contestants, see if they want to plug anything. Ryan, do you have anything to plug?
Yeah, I'll plug something. If you're looking for some new episodes of the Nerdcast, they are up right now on an Anchor podcast feed. That's where I review movies past and present. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to that. Also, make sure you check out all our videos on our YouTube channel. You can find all of us there. As it says at the top of our screen, like us on Facebook and all around social media at It's Nerd Culture. And if you want to get some killer-looking swag like this shirt that I'm sporting tonight, or these good-looking stickers that I have here on my whiteboard, please check out our Redbubble store. We got a lot of designs up right now, and we got even more so coming in very, very soon, so stay tuned to that. Other than that, Travis, congratulations on your victory tonight. This was a fun game. Batman, Superman, they are 2 of our favorite characters, and we hope they are 2 of your favorite characters for those of you who are watching this at home. And thanks for liking, commenting, and sharing. We appreciate all of you, and we want to thank the people at Hangin with Web Show for help setting up this good-looking studio we have here with these logos up top, the logos at the bottom.
Border. Look at all of this.
The Nerd Culture logo in the top right-hand corner, which is what I'm pointing to, there it is.
Yeah.
Thank you for putting that up. We really appreciate you guys, and we thank you for all your support. Travis, is there anything you would like to share with our audience that you would like to plug tonight?
Travis, share.
Look, I'm a guy simple taste. I like explosives and gunpowder and gasoline. And also, I just love all the content that we have over at Nerd Culture. So make sure that you check us out at It's Nerd Culture on all forms of social media. And also, again, if you want to get a sick shirt like Ryan there, or many other things like mugs, stickers, we got it, baby. And you can also leave down in the comments what kind of merchandise you'd want to see. But also, you can let us know how you enjoyed this live stream. And you can make me feel good by telling me about how awesome I am at knowing my Batman and Superman stuff. Thank you. I would really appreciate it, because your validation is the only thing that gets me through the day. And on that note, I'm Travis, and I'm the victor.
Travis, we're going to validate you a little bit more from Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy's to me. Thomas has been finishing up his production for his film, and he still had time to jump in to say hello to me. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
We love Thomas over here. Oh my goodness. But guys, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining me on my first venture into hosting Live Battle of the Nerds. I hope you enjoyed. If you could tell, a little nervous, but I had fun because I like playing games with my friends and making them angry at each other. Look at Ryan. He's angry at Travis. But
can't even see this. It's so fast.
Ryan will come back for his bow next week on the Live Battle of the Nerds. Tune in next week to see what we do. And until then, guys, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, watch movies, and remember, Batman and Superman, they say a lot of quotes. Take it easy, guys.
Time moves really fast. Don't ever slow down.
Every live stream.